Welcome to October 23rd. I'll start from 2017, work back to 2013, and take it from there. Don't give up on hope. According to a medieval scholar, Ussher, the universe was created on this day, which is the autumnal equinox in 4004 BC. His calculations were as precise as the guy who predicted the end of the world on September the 23rd and October the 16th. It takes very little faith to call the world flat or young. It takes very little faith to say science is right. Faith is not about science, which, when it is built on science and not AGW theology, describes physical truths about the world we see. The Bible is not a physics textbook. The Bible does not construct rockets which can take people to Mars. The Bible does accurately position the relationship between mankind, which mankind has with God, and that truth is obvious to people of faith. In 44 BC, the wars of the Second Triumvirate of Octavian and Antony defeated, finally, Brutus and Cassius. Brutus suicided on this day before losing everything. His stand was at Philippi, where he and Cassius had fled after assassinating Julius Caesar. Moral majesty is expressed as Victoria embraces euthanasia. Elsewhere in the world, an alcoholic is euthanized so they don't suicide. Mission successful. In another case, relatives hold down a woman who was struggling against a surgeon who injected toxins to kill her. It is not just euthanasia. A lot of government policy is bad. Australia has a weaker military than Northern Korea, but is spending significantly to give soldiers gender options. One house in Tasmania cost $91,000 to hook the NBN up to it. Malcolm Turnbull admits the awful system might never make money. NBN might be a $50 billion black hole in the budget. Welfare in Australia costs $300,000 a minute. It takes 1 million low-paid workers everything to cover it. From 2016, Donald Trump's speech at Gettysburg is frightening media. They have supported and protected insider corruption for a long time. Trump will clean up the festering wound and make America great again. From 2015. 40 years ago, Australia had two prime ministers, Malcolm Fraser and Gough Whitlam. A 45-year-old woman is alleging she was raped by 3 former PMs 40 years ago. They might not have been PM at that time. The Royal Commission into Institutional Response to Pedophilia apparently does not feel it fits the scope of their investigation. Reasonable people might disagree, but the problem with the ALP having a partisan public service and judiciary in their favor is that reasonable response can't be assumed. ALP insurance covers the abusers, not the abused. For some, at the moment, the sex party has more credibility.